You might remember at the end of Caitlin Clark's basketball season, the WNBA Rookie of the Year said, I'm going to go and become a professional golfer in the offseason.
Caitlin Clark, widely known for her electrifying basketball performances, has once again captured the spotlight, this time on the fairways. Her participation in the LPGA Pro-Am event, hosted by golf legend Annika Sorenstam at the Pelican Golf Club, signals her growing influence across sports. Paired with world #1 golfer Nelly Korda, Clark's presence at the event is a testament to her multi-sport appeal, underscored by the LPGA's strategic and enthusiastic marketing efforts.
It's in the car, actually.
Ouch. Sorry about that. Okay. Thank you.
Yay!
The LPGA seized the opportunity to highlight Clark's crossover potential, going so far as to adjust regular programming on the Golf Channel to feature her game live, a rare move for a Pro-Am event. Social media buzzed with updates, clips, and highlights of her performance, creating a level of excitement that rivaled her debut WNBA season. This attention was no accident. The LPGA leveraged Clark's star power to not only boost the event's profile, but also showcase Korda, another generational talent.
Well, it's quite amazing for a Wednesday. I mean, there's so many media here from all different sort of media aspects, local news, lots of reporters around that you normally wouldn't see on a Wednesday out here at an LPGA event. All the spectators are all waiting to get their final glimpse of Caitlin, hopefully a final autograph.
Clark's participation resonated deeply due to her authentic connection to golf, a sport she has enjoyed since childhood. Her passion and genuine engagement shone through as she stepped into a high-pressure environment that tested her skills and mental fortitude. I'm not a professional golfer, but I love being out there, enjoying the challenge and the mental game, she shared. This authenticity struck a chord with both golf enthusiasts and her basketball fan base, symbolizing her willingness to embrace challenges and venture beyond her comfort zone.
How's it going? You've been seeing Nelly Korda do that over and over again for 6 holes now.
It's just satisfying. The way she hits the ball is just satisfying. It's pretty awesome.
This marks Clark's second appearance at a major Pro-Am, following her 2023 debut at the John Deere Classic alongside major winner Zach Johnson. Her return to the golf scene reaffirms her crossover appeal, drawing record crowds and fueling ticket sales at Pelican Golf Club. The LPGA's proactive promotion of Clark exemplifies the potential of embracing cross-sport talent to attract diverse audiences and elevate women's sports.
Even just seeing the national media members that have arrived here, the basketball media that's here to cover Caitlin Clark in what's sure to be a really special day in the women's game tomorrow.
However, Clark's reception at the LPGA raises a critical question. Why has the LPGA excelled in amplifying her influence, while the WNBA has struggled to do the same? The LPGA's efforts demonstrate the value of strategic marketing and player promotion, providing a roadmap for how women's sports can thrive with the right investment and vision. As Clark continues to redefine the boundaries of athletic influence, she sets a standard for how leagues can maximize the visibility and marketability of their stars.
Puts our tournament in a different limelight and just different excitement. You know, they're streaming the summit today, they'll be streaming the Pro-Am. I mean, things that we haven't seen before. You know, wherever she goes, she's been selling out, so hopefully we'll sell out here too, so we're excited about that.
Caitlin Clark, known for her record-breaking debut season in the WNBA, has once again demonstrated her ability to transcend basketball. Her participation in the LPGA Pro-Am at the Pelican Golf Club, hosted by
Hey, for some golf.
Perfect out here.
I never golf this early in the morning. I grew up in Des Moines and I played there a ton. And honestly, I try to get back there as much as I can to play with my family. My dad plays a lot, my older brother plays a lot. So, you know, it's super fun.
Golf legend Annika Sorenstam revealed the stark contrast between the LPGA's strategic promotion and the WNBA's muted efforts to celebrate her accomplishments. The LPGA leveraged Clark's star power to amplify its event, pairing her with world #1 golfer Nelly Korda, and featuring her prominently in media coverage and fan engagement.
Well, first of all, we're thankful that she's here. I think she's been the one on, when you talk about women's sports, she's kind of, other than Nelly, it's been Caitlin. And what she has done is amazing. And like you said, bringing other people into the sport. And golf has been, I think, quite a passion for her for quite some time.
In contrast, the WNBA's handling of Clark's historic achievements felt understated. Despite setting 62 league records and earning accolades such as Rookie of the Year and a top 5 MVP finish, the league's recognition lacked the grandeur expected for a player of her stature. For example, her Rookie of the Year presentation occurred in an empty gym, missing the opportunity to create a moment that resonated with fans and showcased her impact. This oversight starkly contrasts with the LPGA's deliberate efforts to elevate her presence and appeal.
Higher television ratings, higher attendance figures. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't come courtesy of a league. It comes courtesy of the players that play in the league. And in her case, she was the most popular, which means she could have helped your bottom line, which means you should have seen that from day one and maximized it, but you didn't do it.
The LPGA's marketing strategy highlights the potential of cross-sport promotion. By embracing Clark's participation, they tapped into her widespread appeal, drawing record crowds, boosting ticket sales, and uniting fans of both basketball and golf. Comments from LPGA legends and current players, including Sorstam and Korda, emphasized Clark's influence not just as an athlete, but as a unifying figure in women's sports. Her poise, determination, and ability to handle the intense media spotlight drew admiration from both established names and rising stars in the golf world.
Please, Caitlin. Please sign that. 24 years. Drop your voice.
Caitlin, nice to meet you. Thank you. Absolutely. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Caitlin! Hung in there, Let's go.
Clark's involvement wasn't limited to her athletic skills. Her appearance at the Women's Leadership Summit further solidified her role as a trailblazer for women in sports. Speaking passionately about her mission to inspire young girls, she emphasized the importance of breaking barriers and embracing opportunities across disciplines. Her authenticity and charisma, combined with her groundbreaking achievements, make her a powerful ambassador for women's sports.
I noticed when you're asking about Caitlin a lot, you bring up other rookies as well.
No league's ever about one player. That player could get hurt or whatever. So I think it's just to give recognition that in sports, people watch for compelling content and rivalries, and you can't do that alone as one person.
This stark difference between the LPGA and WNBA's handling of Clark's star power serves as a wake-up call for leagues seeking to maximize the impact of standout athletes. The LPGA's success demonstrates the value of strategic marketing and investment in individual stars to boost the profile of women's sports. Meanwhile, the WNBA's approach underscores the missed opportunities that occur when star power isn't fully embraced. Clark's story isn't just about her ability to excel on multiple playing fields. It's about her potential to inspire change and elevate women's sports to new heights.
And everybody talk about other WNBA players not being appreciated. Nobody insulted them. Nobody dismissed their contribution. We were simply saying, despite the contributions for years and years and years, a lot of people didn't care. Fair or not? It's okay.
Caitlin Clark's motivation for playing sports goes beyond achieving points or winning games. She cherishes the moments when a young girl at a game smiles, shouts, or sheds a tear when she waves. For Clark, sports are a means of inspiration and connection. Her passion for golf began in childhood when she picked up her first set of pink golf clubs and convinced her dad to join her for weekend rounds. Although basketball became the central focus of her life, golf remained a beloved pastime. Reflecting on her connection with the sport, she said she enjoys being outside and making it competitive with friends. For her, golf offers a different mental and physical challenge.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's been a lot of pressure. I mean, a lot of people looking at her, and when you set the bar high and continue to move that bar. I mean, people are always going to try and push you down and take you down in different ways and getting criticized, but she's just handled it so well, you know, with such poise and such class, and just keep moving, setting records and doing things that have not been done before. And I mean, that's just, to me, is obviously very inspiring, but it motivates a lot of women to be able to reach their full potential. And, you know, she's so young too, and who knows what her future will be, but she's just starting out with a bang, and I'm sure she's going to continue. So we're excited to have her here.
This duality in her athletic pursuits showcases her multifaceted approach to personal growth, not just as an athlete, but as a leader. During the summit, she spoke about the broader impact of sports, emphasizing their ability to unite and inspire people from various backgrounds. She highlighted how sports bring joy and foster meaningful connections. This belief aligns with her dedication to empowering women and advocating for their success and representation across different fields.
Non-serious question, how is your jump shot?
It probably needs work. It's probably not that good.
Not that good?
Yeah, maybe I'll ask Kaylin for some advice, some tips. Next time we'll get together, maybe it'll be on a basketball court. Yeah.
What's your hope of maybe a long-term relationship with Caitlin Clark and the LPGA? What do you hope comes from today?
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I think it's just great for the women's sports. I love that she has a love for the game of golf, and me, like, I've never really tuned into watching basketball before her, honestly. So I think it's just growing the interest in all of women's sports, and I hope that's what grows from this relationship.
Clark's peers in the LPGA voiced their admiration for her efforts. Annika Sorenstam noted that Clark's commitment to supporting women in sports is not only admirable, but essential, reflecting the values of building bridges and uplifting others. Nelly Korda underscored Clark's influence, pointing out that she demonstrates how women can break traditional boundaries and achieve limitless success. Even as Clark embraces challenges outside basketball, her competitive spirit remains evident. Her ambition extends beyond personal achievements and is fueled by her desire to inspire and pave the way for future generations. The young girls who look up to her remain her biggest motivation, a core aspect of her approach to every opportunity.
Ran into Andrea Lee on the putting green, and she said, my tee time is at 7:10 a.m. So I'm hoping that overlaps well enough that I'll be able to get a picture. And then on the other side of that, Megan Kang said, oh man, my tee time is in the afternoon. There's no shot that I'm going to be able to catch her in time for a photo. And Marina Alex was especially excited because her locker is next to Caitlin's in the locker room. Said she walked in and saw there she was. She's got a placard just like all the LPGA players right next to her. So perhaps Marina can pick her brain as they're getting ready to head out to the golf course. And of course, you had to chat with Lilia Vu, who's the defending champion. The first thing she said to me was, oh my goodness, so excited that Caitlin's here. She's going to bring so many eyeballs to this week and to our game in general.
Clark's actions, both on and off the court, reflect a larger vision where sports serve as platforms for empowerment and connection. Her journey continues to inspire, proving that her influence is as far-reaching as it is profound.
That's the reason that you play. It's not because of the wins and the points you score. It's the amount of joy that you can bring people and the young girls that will one day grow up to hopefully, you know, be whatever they want to be and get to talk about those moments too.
Participation in the Annika Pro-Am wasn't just an expression of her love for sports. It was a testament to her growing influence. Her presence in Florida showcased her ability to transcend basketball and connect with fans and athletes in the world of golf.
I think the thing about leadership is like how you approach every single person is going to be completely different. And I think the thing that's helped me be successful throughout my career has been the relationships that I've been able to build with people. And every single person you have to approach differently because they come from a different background. They come from a different place. Somebody can be a little more tenderhearted. And for me, I probably want to be screamed at. Like, it's just everybody's a little bit different. So I think that's what's unique about leadership and being able to understand people. But that takes time, and building relationships is really important.
Admiration from LPGA stars like Annika Sorenstam, Nelly Korda, and Andrea Lee underscored the unique intersection of sports, creating a shared purpose of elevating women in athletics. The LPGA's embrace of Clark through strategic marketing and high-profile pairings, contrasted sharply with the WNBA's subdued approach to celebrating her groundbreaking rookie season. This contrast highlights the importance of recognizing and investing in star athletes.
Everybody talks about like the effect that we have on them, but also they have the same effect on us. And I think that's what's really cool about it is to see how much joy it really brings them, and it brings their families. And that one game where they spend 2 hours of their whole entire year has such an impact on their entire childhood. And I think that's really cool to think about.
Clark's dedication to inspiring young girls and advancing women's sports is not an add-on to her career, but the essence of why she competes. Her commitment, echoed in her own words and those of her peers, underscores a powerful truth. Her journey is about more than personal accolades. It is about paving the way for future generations, fostering a culture of growth, and inspiring others to reach their potential. As the 2025 WNBA season approaches, her impact as not just a star, but as a transformative force in sports is undeniable.